Hi everyone, I'm Hoodie Angel Brandon, and welcome to another Fae summoning video. Today we are here at long last to summon for my boy Ashe. Yippee! He is finally here in his base version, and I'm excited about that. I've been waiting since 3 houses dropped for his base version. He does have 2 seasonal versions, and they're lovely, but you know, I like the original. I like him to actually use the weapon that I used in the game instead of a silly dagger. But yes, he is finally here on the new Aided Dagr and Rearmed Marianne banner. And would you look at that? They finally remembered Marianne exists. Weirdest absence and lack of presence for a CYL unit, I think. Gatekeeper also kind of got forgotten, but he was a meme pick, so I wasn't surprised by that, but it was kind of surprising they just kind of forgot that Marianne existed. Hopefully Ashe and Nagi aren't as mean as Marianne was to you. Oh, I'm sorry, Pika Girl. Yeah, hopefully they show up for us. So real quick, let's take a look at the banner. This looks like a pretty solid banner, but let us take a look. So leading the banner is Dagr, who looks fantastic. First of all, look at that art, very cool. She looks awesome, and she is a new aided hero. Well, new in quotation. We technically had aided Riggin last month, but they didn't do a Fae channel or anything for that. They just kind of dropped him out of nowhere, and then I didn't end up pulling on that banner, so I didn't get a chance to talk about them. Aided units are okay. They're not particularly exciting, I think, compared to attuned heroes and rearmed, but they are a new unit type. They have a little item they give when you summon them that gives a +1 stat to 1 unit permanently, and I think you can get that multiple times, so you can summon multiple copies of Dagr and get multiple of the aid items and give them to your units, unlike the Ascendant Flores, which only pop up the first time you summon the character. With that said, +1 across the board is okay, but it's not like game breaking or anything. So compared to like rearmed and attuned units, I don't think they're that exciting. In fact, I think I even like Ascendant units more, because +3 or 4 if you get a super asset to 1 stat that you actually care about is probably more useful than putting like +1 HP def and res on a unit that only cares about attack speed. So it's all right. It's not the most exciting thing in the world, but Dagr does look good, at least. Also, hi Ufj, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. She also comes with the new reposition gate. After all these years, we finally have it. Reposition 2. the meta will not withstand this. No, it's reposition plus Canto 1, which is honestly really good. But it is infantry and armor only, if I recall correctly, and also, of course, no staff units. But kind of surprised it took this long to get a upgraded movement assist skill, and I'm sure other ones will follow. And on that note, I'm kind of surprised they didn't start with like upgraded nudge or something, where, you know, it would be good but not like as exciting as reposition. But anyway, that is good fodder. She also has attack speed excel, which of course is a very solid skill, and then firm canto curb, canto control, prevents after start of turn skill triggers. Yeah, we've seen this before, but like she's got pretty good fodder, but I think the most exciting thing here is probably the reposition gate, since that is new. But getting that and the aid items is pretty solid. And then she is also color sharing with Marianne, who is a rearmed hero. She has Crystalline Water, Speed Res Discord. Yeah, inflicts Speed Res -6 in Discord on foes, based on a res check. Pretty good support utility, and then Speed Res Crux as well. Crux skills are fun. Oh, she does get to keep her Requiem Prayer. And I guess we should look at her arcane weapon too, since that is technically inheritable. Slaying, 25% of foes attack at start of combat, -4. Minimum 5, max 14, and that's for all stats. Deals damage equal to 15% of units attack. Reduces damage from foes' first attack by 7. So it's got that flat damage reduction. And neutralizes special cooldown charge -X on unit. And grants special cooldown -1 to unit before unit's first attack during combat. Yeah, that seems pretty dang solid, but, you know, most of the arcane weapons have been pretty good, so could definitely find use for her. Honestly, I could probably put that on, like, Lumera or someone, even though she already has a pref. That's probably just better than her pref, let's be real. But yeah, very solid rearmed unit. Kind of surprised they let her share with Dagr. That's some pretty good value. And then finally we have our boy Ashe. He comes with Flared Sparrow, Seal Speed Def 3, and Odd Speed Wave 4. Which is, like, okay fodder. Not the most exciting, I think, but I'm also just a hater for wave skills since day one, so maybe it's a little better than I'm giving it credit for, but I don't know. I think I'd rather have, like, I don't know, maybe Speed Smoke there. Actually, maybe Odd Speed Wave is better. And then he also has Curved Shot to boost damage by 30% of the greater of foe's speed or def. That's actually pretty good. I think Brave Bernie had this too, right? And then I just didn't look at it because I was already decided that I was going to pick Alphonse. Also reduces damage from foe's next attack by 40%. So gives him a little bit of cushion when he attacks, which isn't bad. That's only when the special is ready, right? Unit or foe's special is ready. Okay, so yeah, that's not bad. And then he also has just a bow. Just a bow. No, the just bow. Let's see. Slaying initiates combat, or if there's an ally within 3 rows or 3 columns, so basically free. Grants bonus 5 plus 15% of unit speed at start of combat. Okay, that could get pretty high. Unit deals plus 7 damage, so gets that 7 true damage. And special cooldown charge -X on unit during combat. Oh, neutralizes effects that inflict special cooldown charge -X. And also has some DR Pierce. And then if he initiates combat, he also gets special cooldown count -1 before unit's first attack during combat, and also a foe's attack can trigger foe's special, inflicts special cooldown count +1 on foe. So he accelerates his own special and slows down the opponent's. Oh, and he also gives a boost to allies. He gives allies within 3 rows or 3 columns +4 attack speed during their combat. And initiates combat and foe's attack can trigger foe's special, inflicts special cooldown count +1 on foe. Oh, and then he also slows down foe's specials while his allies are in combat too, it looks like. So that's actually insanely good. Yeah, that's a very solid looking weapon, considering he's not the star of the banner or anything. But he is 5-star locked, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping he'd be 4-star. But with the bow like that does actually seem kind of worth him being 5-star locked. But I would have liked to be able to merge him. Again, it doesn't matter too much because I do have his spring version already at +10. But, you know, I would have liked this version at +10. Anyway, not a huge deal, but he looks great. Also, hi Brisk, welcome to the stream. Didn't get a chance to say hi while I was reading that, sorry. And yeah, I know it's based off like Justice, but I think calling it just a bow is funnier. This banner is so meme-worthy between Ashe's weapon and Marianne's tome. Yeah, I'm not surprised they finally did a tome sword. I'm just surprised they didn't use it for Levin's sword first, because that would have made more sense. And on this note, actually, I would not be surprised if Emblem Byleth is a tome unit, and the tome is just the sword of the creator. That would not surprise me in the slightest. Your head hurts looking at the description. Yeah, this is like tame by current Fae standards, and that's sad. That is a sad thing for the current state of Fae. Bear in mind, he is not the banner star. That's just like an average 5-star weapon now. It's pretty good. He's not a banner 5-star. His weapon doesn't get to be that good. In fact, we glossed over it, but look at this. Look at all this. I'm not even gonna try and read all this, but because I don't care, because if I get Dagr, I'll probably just fodder her. And then finally we have Dorothea, who I'm surprised is the demo. I would have expected her and Ashe to swap. I do think that based off CYL results, Ashe has consistently placed higher than Dorothea. I might be wrong on that, but I feel like Ashe is generally more popular. But when has that ever stopped IS from going for the full waifu sweep? I mean, literally look at the banner image here. Ashe is in the background while the girls are up front. Like, we know what IS usually does, so it's a little surprising Ashe didn't end up the demote. But with that said, she is a dancer. She also has a vulture weapon in 2024, so that's just kind of lol. But she does have Sing, speed cantrip, and infantry null follow-up for the common pool, which isn't bad. Could definitely be worse. So, yeah, overall, pretty solid banner. And we're going to pull for Ashe, but we're also going to pull reds and try and get a Dagr. I want at least one so that I can put the aid item on Violet, and also get him reposition gate, just because I think it would be funny. Are there units who could probably make better use of her kit? Yeah, probably, but Violet, though. They hate the queen, at least you can plus 10 her easier. Yeah, I would have traded, honestly. Like, Ashe's bow looks insane, but I would have liked to be able to plus 10 him. I'm just a weirdo. You want to summon him now, mainly because of the Flared Sparrow. Glad you can finally join the stream. Oh, thanks, Brisk. Glad to see you here. Remind you of Bridal Lapis's description of her sword. So, with that said, we're going to hop in, and we're going to try and spark at least one copy of Ashe and hopefully get a Dagr on the way. If we grab Marianne as well, that's not bad. But I would prefer Ashe and Dagr. Multiple copies of Ashe would be great, so that down the line I could maybe look at plus 10ing him, but right now we just need the one copy from the Spark, technically. So, anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Oh, well. No Ashe, I guess. So, anyway, yeah. It's been a little while since we did a, well... Blue Lions in the house, I suppose. We didn't get Dagr, but we start off with a free Felix. I was about to talk about him, actually. We haven't been doing a lot of Fae stuff. Partly that's just because I've lost a good chunk of motivation because of the current state of Fae with Emblem Celica, Valentine's Leon, Emblem Sigurd, and this guy. This guy is a menace. He is a problem. Yeah, he is a headache. This guy plus like Emblem Sigurd or Emblem Celica, and he's just moving all over the map and gale forcing all over the place. It's not fun. But so yeah, I have had a little bit less enthusiasm for doing Fae videos lately. Also, I've been recording my free summons, but I've gotten, over like the last like 2 or 3 months, I've gotten literally nothing of interest. I think the only exciting thing I got was like one single Brave Hector, and then like a New Year's Selkie, and that's it. So, overall, haven't gotten anything really exciting worth making into a video, and I was like, I've got other stuff to do, so I haven't been working on that, but... We had Ashe, so I decided we'd pop back in and pick him up. But I haven't abandoned Fae. I just haven't had anything worth making a video out of. Anyway, plus res isn't like great for him, but it didn't hit minus speed or attack, so that's still great. Also, what were his skills? He had Excel and Tempest. I'll probably just keep him because he's a really good unit, but yeah, that is not a bad way to start things off. He is turbo broken. Oh, and Fury Man. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, so that's kind of where I've been. And we've also been doing a lot of streaming. So, if you didn't notice, this one's live. We're on twitch.tv/HoodieAngelBrandon. Come join us sometime. But, yeah, we've been doing a lot more streaming stuff and working on various projects that I've got coming up in the future that I'm really excited about. We actually just made some progress on a big project. A big video. It's probably going to be the biggest video that I've worked on to date. So I'm looking forward to that, but I'm also a little bit intimidated, to be honest. That's going to be difficult to edit, but that should be coming eventually. But yeah, that's kind of where we've been. We've been putting more time into doing the stream stuff, and so Faye has not been forgotten, but it has taken a bit of a back seat while we work on other projects. And once again, we've got a wheel with no greens, so Faye is... I guess Professor Byleth said, see me after class, and Ashe is running late, so we can't summon him yet. Retainer from Hoshido. Indeed, indeed. But, alright, come on. Show us something. No. Don't think Professor's happy? Yeah, we need to get Professor Byleth a busted Brave unit next year, though. That's the goal. I keep saying it. If Byleth wins CYL, we're going to do a 3 houses run where I try and win with only Byleth. Again, I'm not even sure if I'm good enough to do that, but I'll try it at least. Okay, finally some green orbs, so we can actually try and get Ashe himself. Oh, I didn't even get to mention, Ashe is drawn by my favorite artist in the game, Toby. His art looks so good. I'm ecstatic. Again, I just wish he was a demote so I could get him. And there's another Blue Lion character to join us. Brave Byleth based on Papa Gerald. That's my ideal scenario. But I'll admit, it would be really funny if they just put him in the Sothis regalia, just like female Byleth. That's not what I want to happen, but it would be very hilarious. Also, we have dipped under 600 orbs. The upside of me taking a break from doing regular summoning videos is we were saving up our orbs again, which was nice, but now it's finally time to cash them in, I guess. Alright. There we go. But yeah, my ideal scenario is Byleth based on Gerald. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I would really want to see for Byleth. For a Brave version. I would have said Emblem Byleth, but Emblem Byleth is going to be his own thing. Last CYL, we didn't know that Emblem units would be a real thing, so I would have said maybe Emblem Byleth last time, but instead, I think I'd like Geralt-based Byleth and make him a cavalry sword. Yo, we got Dagr, let's go. I'm Dagr, Princess of Jotunheimer, and this here's Vithrofolnir. Yes. Now, where's some stuff we can break? Oh, don't worry, sweetie. You've already been breaking my orbs. So, that's great. There we go. We've got the AIDS Essence, which looks like Nehru's Love from Ocarina of Time. I really like Nehru's Love, actually. I know you don't really need Nehru's Love. It's totally optional, but I always grab it because it lets you just cheese Iron Knuckle fights and also the Ganon's Tower escape sequence at the very end of the game. You don't have to care about anything when you get Nehru's Love, so. And we also got a Golden Energy Falcon. This is that's what I would look like. That's my true form. When I ascend, I turn into a Gold Energy Falcon. And when my fledglings ascend, they turn into little budgies. You guys turn into little parakeets and cockatiels. But let us see. So she is plus defense, minus speed, which isn't great. But again, I'm probably just going to fodder her to give reposition gate to Professor Byleth. And maybe pick up attack speed excel as well. Though I don't know that Byleth wants attack speed excel over finish. Finish is just kind of really good for him. Well, it does give damage reduction, actually. Yeah, maybe Excel could be good for Byleth. I'm not sure. How would I feel if she was minus attack? Unchanged, because again, I'm probably going to just fodder her. But yeah, that's still a great early pull. We could technically stop pulling reds now, but it does get us closer to the spark faster. And multiple AIDS essences would be good to have, because I can put those on Kadean Byleth, Legendary Byleth, Winter Byleth, Emblem Byleth in the future. Oh, and I guess other characters could use them too, but does anyone care about those? No. We care about Professor Byleth and Ashe. Realistically, who else would I maybe put them on? Sedith, Geralt. I'm not sure who else would want a +1 across the board. Sedith probably wants it more than Geralt, because Geralt can't really use the speed or res that well, but... yeah, there are definitely reasons to pull more copies of Dagr here. So, it helps us get to the spark faster, so we'll keep going, but... yeah, that's pretty good to start. Felix and Dagr this early is pretty nice. Looking forward to Emblem Micaiah. I'm gonna get her and put her on Forest. Forest is gonna be able to heal the entire map and it'll be great. Actually, I should put it on Sakura so that she finally has a use. Hi Jackie, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Bonk. Bonk? Don't bonk, Brandy. Alright, Seliph. Yeah, we're almost halfway to the spark now. So we're getting there. We're not getting many green orbs though is the problem, and again, that is ever the problem. The one orb color you actually want just doesn't ever show up, so. So mad when you couldn't pull for an Emblem Sigurd. I thought about pulling for Emblem Sigurd, but he was sharing with Celica, who I don't really need. Also, we got a Kit Kat. Let's go. I don't use my Katarina very much anymore, but she was one of my early game staples. I used her a lot. So, always happy to see a merge for her. One day, +10 Kit Kat will be a reality. Oh, jeez. Well. Alright. Yeah, Kit Kat. The orb color you want does show up, but you only get 3 stars. Yeah, but I'd rather have that, because then I at least had a chance at getting the character I want. It feels even worse when you don't even have the chance. Alright, just a Florina, luckily. I would have been a little sad if that had been a 5-star Dorothea. Posture check. Thank you, Brisk. Alright, let me sit up a little bit. There we go. Irk. Okie dokie. Yeah, we're getting there. Alright, come on. Show me another Dagr. I would be excited. Oh, Kitty Soleil. I'm surprised Soleil doesn't have an ult yet. Like, that is one of the most surprising things, I think. Alright. And again, no green. No green. Ashe, did you do something bad? Did you get detention? Did Professor Byleth give you detention? Are you in trouble? Do you need help? Where are you? Alright, come on, one more red. Show us another dagger. I'll take it. I will take another dagger. Ashe is late for class. True. That's Carla, I think? Yeah, okay. Oh, I might need to clean the barracks in a second, actually. Carla's awesome. She is the character of all time. Bowie. Bowie. You are not Ashe. Come on. Grog will choke the point, I guess. I'm doing alright. They added Ashe, who's one of my favorite characters, to the game, finally. I mean, he was technically in the game already, but they finally added him to the game for real, so we're pulling for him. And just thought it would be fun to do it with chat. The secret answer for why I wanted to do it with chat was because if the chat box is in the way, I don't have to make the chibi heads and put them up. I'm not sending Felix home. Felix is right there. He's marked. I auto mark 5 stars. He's not getting sent home. Might send Carla home though. There you go. We've got 13 more copies to go, or 13 more pulls to go before we get them. And then we'll get our spark. Another Balthy. Balthy. Come on, show us an Ashe. Alright. Well, if no Ashe, then we'll take another dagger. Yeah. Meh. Alright, 10 to go. Yeah, this is taking a decent chunk of orbs, despite having those tickets and being able to do more pulls than usual, but we're gonna get our copy. I'm not worried about it. Also, thank you for the luck, Jackie, as well. Sorry, I didn't notice I was busy yapping. All right, come on, Ashe. Actually, no, this is red, right? I think that's Valentia Paula. Yeah, okay. I forget, what does she have? She has R-Dual Flying 4, I think? Yeah, R-Dual Flying 4 and Attack Res Rain. Okay. Not too exciting. Attack Res Rain could be good chain fodder, I guess, but... thank you for the rally, Zufjay. Yeah, we're rallying luck. But we've already been pretty lucky. The Felix and Dagr early on were both really solid. Alright, Jackie, thanks for dropping by. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Morph! Rally luck. Yowie. But you know what? It worked. Look at this wheel. We get to pull all these characters. Yeah, guys, you should come to the streams. Look at the quality content you get. Yowie. Not with Hawkeye though. He's not invited. Okay, almost got all our orbs for Ashe. I was hoping that we'd get at least one other copy so that we could merge and remove any flaw that he has, because of course Ashe is flawless. But we'll still take the free copy, and we can spark another copy when he reruns, because this banner will absolutely win one of the reruns, unless they release like 4 new 5 times more broken banners. And even then, it probably wins off of just being 3 houses. We got a leaf, which is sure something. I'm scared for what they're gonna do for Emblem Leaf now, because Emblem Celica and Emblem Sigurd are super broken, and I expected the first few emblems to be like weaker, and they just released 2 of the best emblem characters like this early. Celica and Sigurd are like broken in the main games. I mean, like, all the emblems are really good, but Leaf is probably the worst one, so I expected him to be one of the earliest emblem characters. You were gonna say Yuri. Oh, speaking of, here is Celica, non-emblem version, so not quite as good, just a little bit worse. But hey, that could have been worse. Yeah, I put a timer on the Rally Lux so that we don't get spammed with them too much. I think I set them to the Rally Luck Plus version is like once every 3 hours, and then the because that one's supposed to be like special because it lets you say a message, and then the other one is like once an hour. I might adjust them and let them be more frequent though. We'll see. So we can pop this green real quick. And Basilio. Alright, not who we were hoping to see, but we'll take it. And I guess we'll just pull these last 2 reds while we're at it. We don't technically need to because this will give us number 40, but we'll grab the other 2 reds since we're already here. Oh, Diamant! His Highness. I am Diamant, Crown Prince of Brodia, and your new ally. I vow to protect this land as if it were my own. Yeah, we already had a Diamant, but Diamant is awesome, so happy to see another copy. Yeah, Times Pulse and Bulwark, very good skills, so. I'm still surprised they didn't lock him in as like a Rearmed or Ascendant or something. Well, maybe not an Ascendant, but like a Rearmed hero or something. But that's not a bad character to pull for our 40th summon. So, okay, nothing else to get here. I was hoping maybe we'd see one more Dagr, but that's still not bad. We will take it, and we will take this free 5-star. Again, the smart thing would be to get another Dagr. I have never once claimed to be smart, so. Here he is! Here comes the boy! Hello, boy! Welcome! Yep, so nothing too crazy, just neutral because we sparked him. But yes, indeed, the baby. The baby. Baby. Baby Ashe. So, yeah, there's Ashe. Again, I didn't really need him because I do have his spring version plus 10 already, but we'll take it. We will happily take his regular version just because. I mean, like, look at this. It's art drawn by Toby, my favorite Fae artist. I gotta get him. Looks very good. So, that is nice. I'm glad we were able to get him, even if we had to go to Spark. So, anyway, oh, I guess we technically could go again and get another Dagr guaranteed, but that's okay. We've got other stuff to spend our orbs on. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, we did manage to get Ashe. We got Dagr as well. So overall, I'm happy with this summoning session, and yeah, best of luck to you guys on your pulls, whether they be on this banner or any of the other current or upcoming ones. And until next time, this is Hoodie Angel Brandon signing out.